Episode 17 with Sir JordanKai,
Hello.
Lich King, Gay Dwarf.
Well, all jokes aside, that is actually legitimately accurate to my personality and physical appearance.
I think you're the second Gay Dwarf I've had.
Oh,
This time undead, though.
well. I mean, I guess the liches are pale, and that is also accurate, so there you go.
I've got a ton of money and some... Those are really nice bracers. I don't have any magic power, really, and that's 50 right there.
Yeah.
I love that cape.
I couldn't see which one you got. It went by too fast.
I've had it equipped for, I don't remember, maybe 1 or 2 updates, but 2 air jumps. It's the 2 air jumps cape, so you don't have to wear jump runes anymore.
Oh, that's nice.
It's one of my favorites.
I don't think I got far enough into this game to ever experience that, so I had to do with just the jump runes like a scrub.
I need to get... oh yeah, about randomized children. I decided that I'm going to use that to unlock... If I save before and after I use it, I can unlock 6 heirs to pull. So from now on, 6 heirs to choose from instead of 3 after
Sweet.
this update. I think that'll give us some more variety.
Although that might also increase the chance that 2 amount of heirs will get an equal amount of votes.
I don't know what I'll do if that happens.
No. We're gonna take the boss on right away? Nope.
No, of course not. I really, really hate fighting that boss with a dwarf, and I think I had to last time, actually, and it didn't... I have a really hard time.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to power this guy up before we go in there.
Alright.
Maybe if he had a better spell, I would think about going in there sooner, but I really don't like Conflux for him either. This is really a bad pick for Johannes.
Yeah, I guess especially in such a big room, it doesn't get that much chance to bounce.
Yeah, it never hits him.
Yeah.
I mean, of all the spells he could have had for the Lich, this is probably the worst.
Yeah.
What are the other ones? Like Crow Storm, Chakrams, Flame Barrier? Any of those would have been great.
Yeah, those would have all been a lot better, definitely. So I actually really like the Lich King. I know a lot of people think it's, a bit of a useless class because the stat gaining isn't really worth that much. But I like watching numbers go up, so, I think it's the best class.
It's good for a part of the game I don't usually spend that much time on, which is right now New Game +1. So I still think it's okay. He gets a lot of health eventually.
Yeah.
As long as you're exploring the castle and not going right into the boss, he's not bad.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, right, that's why you meant powering up. I hadn't even figured that out yet. Oh man, look at all this treasure we can get.
Hey, dwarf bonus!
That's why dwarfs are the best.
We're gonna see a lot of dwarf... Hey, this boss is not one we've seen yet. Stolus and, Fockalar? I don't know what that means, but you just stand up here and fight them if you can, because they rain hell down on you.
Are you sure one of them isn't called Ikaruga?
This actually reminds me of that level in Bubble Bobble, where they're just raining shit down on your poor dragons.
Yeah. We're not dragon though, we're playing as a lich. Pay attention.
Being a dwarf makes that a lot easier.
Yeah.
Hey, we can use those passages too.
Oh yeah. Skip those really hard jumps that are really hard, obviously.
How far have you gotten in this game? Did you beat it?
Well, it's kind of a strange story. I got to the 3rd boss on my first sort of binge playthrough, and then I stopped for a while, and at some point I think I accidentally deleted my save, because when I went back through the game it wasn't there, and now it appears that I'm on some sort of, when I restarted the game I was on some kind of new game plus 0.5, because the game is way harder now than it was when I first started. Tier 2 enemies are all up in my castle. It's weird.
Maybe you're just having bad luck.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, it's too hard for me now. I can't deal with it.
Oh, I got stepped on.
Do you still have all the vampirism runes equipped?
I got 7 HP leech. It's pretty damn good.
Oh, yeah,
including the 4 that he's stealing. I never thought about it much, but I guess if you keep on converting your HP to mana, you can get some more bonus MP on your HP steal, because he's always stealing 4.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
But that stops when he's maxed out because he can't swap anymore. So eventually he loses some vampirism.
And I mean, it's always the same percent of your health bar, so, you know, mentally it might as well be the same amount of health.
Yeah, screw that room.
Yeah, look at all these crazy skips we can get.
This is great. Sequence breaking dwarf.
Yeah.
I really like crits. I'm glad that I leveled those up.
Yeah, crits are a great stat.
This is a lot less painful. I mean, he's supposed to be a caster, but he's strong now. He can fight without wasting all his mana.
Really, just every caster class is Spellblade now.
I could invest in Siphon, but I prefer to make them stronger normal attacks.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know how much magic power we gained from those bracers, but 50 seems like a lot, and I bet it helped quite a bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, your magic damage seems to be like about as good as your regular attacks now, so that's pretty strong.
That's pretty much all bracers do, except for a handful of them like Blood or Sage. The rest of them just give you magic power.
Yeah. Which makes sense, I guess, because, you know, when you have heavy bracers, you couldn't make your attack stronger because you'd be swinging slower. See, this game is all about real logic.
Hey, more bosses.
No.
Ah. They should be easy when you're small.
Yeah, getting hit already, what are you going to do when one of them powers up?
Stand back and conflux.
Oh yeah, I guess that works.
This is a great way to get gear. Except when they decide not to give you gear for some reason.
Oh well. See, actually, that's now that we're like seeing these stat upgrades. That's one of the weird things that happened to me in that second save game that I started. I was randomly getting stats from chests, even though I hadn't even beaten the first boss yet. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
I think there's a small chance.
Well, it happened like twice already, and I've only been through like 20 errors or something, so I don't know.
If you start getting money from them, then that's definitely a sign that you have all the gear in that area.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's happened yet.
We got a lot of exploring to do still. Yeah. I try to keep an eye on my max HP so I don't waste any, you know, life leech powering up, but sometimes I miss it.
So I'm not entirely sure as to how the Lich King works, because you can convert HP to mana, right?
Max HP goes to mana usually, like, I think it's like half.
Oh, okay. Right, I got
But there's a limit.
Oh, because the way I thought it worked is you'd have to like manually convert it from health to mana, and then but there would be like the same cap to that as there would be to regular health.
On the fly, once in a while, you'll see me just lose like 150 HP, and it'll go into my mana pool.
Oh, all right then.
It should be coming up at least one more time before I'm full on both.
All right. Oh, so you can actually get full on, like, you can get 100% extra HP off your like regular Lich health, right?
Yeah, you can get about as much as a paladin would have. Probably around 350 right now.
So does that mean you can get 200% or 100% health and 100% mana, or is it like 100% maximum and you have to choose how much of that you have to give to mana?
You can have 100% health and something like 150% mana.
Oh, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, once he's powered up, he's like a mage / barbarian.
I don't think I'm good enough at this game to have ever lived to get maximum HP with a Lich King, or a Lich regular for that matter.
The further you get into the game, the longer it takes. Like, if I was at the start, the first Lich I played was already maxed at this point. Because you're stealing for a kill, and that's not anything now.
Oh, right, yeah. It's not percentage based. So that's why this video is so long. Now I get it. It's all starting to make sense to me now.
Yeah, that's part of the reason. The other is I'm terrified of fighting the boss with a dwarf.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maximize power.
Maybe you should have put on an extra dash rune.
I'm having a hard enough time hitting these guys without getting hit.
So that's actually that's another strange thing that happened to me in that weird new safe game. Is at one point I got into a regular room, just within the castle that was sort of similar to this, you know, large room, enemies everywhere, and then the final enemy that I had to beat was like, I'm not sure if it was a tier 1 or a tier 2 or a tier 3 Doom trait, but it threw out like ice balls, which like I didn't figure that would happen, so it killed me right away when that happened, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure that's when I rage quit, and that was yesterday, and since then I haven't even looked at this game, so there you go.
2 or 3 of them do that. Tier 2, tier 3.
Yeah.
That was a I want to be the guy room there. But definitely easier when you're small, at least. Like, it's hit or miss if I like dwarfism. Every room it's different.
It's more like I want to be the gay, and we already are, so...
I don't like fighting enemies with this trait, but I love doing all the jumps.
Yeah. Wow.
Ah!
Oh god! Where did that come from?
He got hit by a spike ball or
Oh,
something.
okay.
Ah, he's going berserk. Ah, I'm too small to be shot by you.
Ha! Nothing but benefits.
If you can trap their spike balls in the wall, it will blow them up instantly and get you some extra health on your life leech.
Oh, that's neat.
So that's what I aim for, but it doesn't always work.
Is that the only way to kill spike balls, or are there any other ways?
They bounce around and blow up, and that just makes them bounce around really fast. That's why they blow up instantly. Or retaliation runes. They will self-destruct. There's a bullshit rune.
Oh yeah, that was yeah.
I guess it's just a trap.
Maybe there was a zombie at the bottom.
Ah.
Is the second one gonna get you too? Nope.
I hate dogs. I say it every time they hit me.
Yeah, they're really annoying. They have such... I mean, for the most part with this game, it's like, as long as you pay attention, you won't like pay enough attention and move around fast enough. You won't get hurt. But with dogs, that doesn't really apply because they can do so many things and they're so fast.
I have an idea of what they're gonna do. I just am bad at controlling them. Archer with 1 health left. Yeah. My most hated enemy is the tier 3 skeleton, though. These others, they're not that bad. The eyeballs shoot a lot, but they don't hurt you very much. Those things hardly ever hit me because they're so static. Plankies, or whatever they're called.
Were those the tier 3 skeletons? The one that like shot the 2 arrows from the bow?
That's a sniper, it's a different kind of enemy.
Oh, okay.
We saw a tier 3 skeleton earlier. It just launches like 12 bones at you and
Oh,
they go
right,
through
right.
the wall.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
I just converted all my HP to mana there.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's a big mana bar.
Now it takes from the top, so you could heal yourself that way technically, because all the missing HP is gone now, and you can get that life leech going on again.
I guess if you really wanted to stretch the definition of the term healing, yeah.
But eventually it'll be a faster way of healing.
Yeah, I guess
You can
so.
go all the way down to 1 HP though if you're crazy.
That's the real New Game Plus. Or more like New Game -1, I guess. Play with 1 HP.
Whoa. Conflux is working out for cleared, but I'm not gonna like it if I can't find a replacement.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever found one in this LP, but there are supposed to be weapon pedestals where you can switch if you want to, and I would like to find one.
Yeah, I think I've seen one of those in all my attempts at playing this game.
We haven't seen Crowstorm yet, and that would be on a pedestal probably, since the Lich only has a couple.
Yeah.
It would be nice to find that. It cost 40 mana, but I got the reduction skill, so it's probably more like 32. I like how these slimes give me a harder time than most bosses.
Not even the slime boss is that hard.
That's right, these drop fire. Much worse.
Absolutely. So how close are we to max stats?
We should be getting there. I'm trying to max out my mana so that I can fire as many spells as possible.
As many chakrams as possible.
Yeah, these rooms where you're going up a vertical shaft and there's shit raining down on you, that's what I hate the most.
Yeah. It's even worse when it's the plants because their projectiles fire at such a hard to predict arc.
Yeah, that's why I hate the skeletons, because their 12 bones go through the floors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going down isn't very easy either.
No. Especially because there could be spikes anywhere and you wouldn't be able to see them.
I'm immortal in there as far as these enemies go.
Hooray. It seems that you've been getting really lucky on the dwarf passages this run, or is it just that you usually don't notice them?
I'm definitely looking out for them when I can actually use them.
Yeah.
Oh, this room.
This is pretty effective.
If you climb up the barrels, there's a chest up there, but Conflux is breaking them all, and I don't feel safe.
Oh.
Jesus. I'm glad that the Earth Mages. If there were the other kind, this would be hell.
Oh wow, I didn't know that the pillars of rocks that they made spike up from the ground actually hurt you. I thought they would just push you into other projectiles.
No, they're damage.
Huh.
That's its only attack.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I figured they were more like a support enemy, I guess.
They just try to keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
They give you a lot of time to react. I hardly ever get hit by those. They're the friendliest wizard.
As friendly as an enemy can get.
There was supposed to be a golem kind of wizard that you're supposed to reflect bullets back at to hurt him, but they cut that out for some reason.
I guess maybe because that's like a little bit too much, you know, you'd have to focus on that too much to beat it.
I'm really bad at dashing around spikes, I guess.
Yeah. Oh no.
We'll cheat this room.
Uh-huh.
Mighty spell. I seem to be at max HP, and I'm not converting for some reason.
Huh.
You can tell because I'm not getting 4 anymore.
Oh yeah. I guess so. Oh, look, Santa Claus is hanging out.
Yeah. Everyone gets so excited when they see that for some reason.
Well, I mean, you know... you know, it's just the regular moon with some fog otherwise, so it's just, you know, whatever, it's the game. But when it's Santa Claus, it's different, it's exciting.
Ah, daggers.
Well, it's a good omen. Oh, okay, that's better.
I'm like 1 for 5 on this.
I don't know, I think you've gotten this at least twice.
Need some redemption.
I think
Come
you got
on,
this.
yeah.
Ah, nice. Was that 3 daggers left? 2 even?
2.
Ah.
And then he gives me crap. Of all the stats, that is the worst one.
Well, I don't know, whenever I see you, you know, upgrading in the castle, I see you getting weight a lot, so...
The problem is that you can go up to 50 on it, and that's enough to equip everything. And I'm still getting stats from it, no matter how worthless it is.
Oh,
And it
okay.
continues to do that.
Huh.
Forever. You could have 1,000,000 weight and not need any weight points at all eventually.
Oh well.
I don't know why it's a stat. It's really strange that they put that on there. Because it's true, you don't need it.
Yeah, that is strange.
I would definitely rather have strength or anything else, pretty much at any point in the game.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if you use strength, it's only just to get more stats, so why wouldn't you just get different stats?
If I need weight, I'll just buy it. That's what I think.
Alright. Oh no.
Yeah, this is not a room that I can do, unfortunately. I gave it a shot, but I think you need 2 dashes. Maybe 3 dashes, or 2 dashes and 2 jumps.
Or a dragon.
Oh yeah, that's true. Flight runes would do it.
Yeah. I think you could you could probably do that room with 2 flight runes. Maybe even 1.
At least we're seeing some variety in them now. There are still a couple I haven't seen yet. There he is. There's that son of a bitch.
Oh no.
I'm trying to tease him into throwing his bones so I don't have to get... Yeah.
That was a really slick dodge you just did on those spikes.
So I guess he throws 9, and the tier 2 one probably throws 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I really don't like that enemy. He's crazy when there's a lot of them in one room.
Yeah, and I mean, in that room treated him more like a mini-boss, so I can imagine how bad it would be in a regular room with a lot of them.
Worst room in the game is when he's sitting up top.
Oh, yeah.
He's just launching things at you. It's bullet hell from up above. You might not have the trait that's even let you see the indicators.
Alright, so what are we doing now? Are we going into darkness as well?
Yeah. I don't like those knights.
Yeah. Well then.
I'm picking and choosing my fights. Well, I think I'm just trying to get full health at this point,
Yeah.
so I can go kill the boss.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I'm definitely maxed out at this point. I saw the message earlier.
Oh, there's a message for that?
It says something like maximum MP achieved or something like that. It's a couple words of blue text that I saw
okay.
earlier on. It definitely doesn't let you convert anymore once you hit it, so you're stuck at this HP and MP.
Ah, fair enough. You know, when I first got a Grace Rune, you know, I just seen the name because I hadn't gotten to the Enchantress yet. I figured that it would be the rune that increased your movement speed, which made me very happy because, like a couple runs before that, I'd gotten a character with, you know, the increased movement speed trait, and then after that, everything else felt too slow.
Yeah. It's jarring to go from 2 or 3 of those to none.
Yeah. Especially if you then play as a giant or something similar, and then you feel even slower.
Grace runes are fantastic, though. If you want to make the game easier, just put one of those on.
But why would you want to do that?
There's not really a big penalty for it. I mean, there is. The enemies drop less money, but not really the bosses. You'll be fine with one if you're having trouble.
So I guess if you're willing to go up a whole bunch of new game pluses, that would actually be a pretty good way to make money, because you could just rush to all the bosses and beat them easily.
Oh yeah, if you're playing New Game Plus, whatever, and you're serious about getting far in it, put 5 Grace runes on.
Yeah.
It makes it so much less obnoxious.
Because that's 50% like lower for all the enemy levels, right?
Yeah, bosses too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It makes it so much easier. And you can get enchantments from capes and things, so you don't need them. You don't need the runes for that kind of stuff if you really want that many Grace runes.
Yeah, I guess.
We'll get it eventually, but there's a set that gives you all kinds of bonuses at the end of the game.
Ooh.
We still can't unlock that stuff because we are not in New Game Plus 2.
Oh.
As far as I know, you have to be.
Yeah, that figures, I guess.
I guess you could put on curse runes, but it's basically like chests have a hidden level, and when you wear grace or curse runes, you can change the level of the chest, and if you're not the right level, you can't get the gear.
Oh, alright.
I think that's the way it works anyway.
So I wonder if that random teleporter, like, because random teleporters always take you somewhere you haven't been yet, right?
Nah, they take you all kinds of places.
Oh, okay.
You can go back and use it again, and it'll take you to a new room, and you never know. It might be one you've already explored.
Okay. Because I was wondering where it would take you after you've already gotten all the other teleporters.
I don't know where it would take you as far as boss rooms. It might take you there or not. I've never had it take me to a boss room though.
Very first room of your first playthrough, the random teleporter takes you right to the 4th boss.
I'd fight him.
Yeah.
I'd have to. I wouldn't have a choice. It's fate.
It's a battle of honor.
It can be done. I saw some YouTube guy do it, and it took him like... He sped up the video 3 times, and it still took him like 15 minutes.
Oh man, the time is now.
I was worried about coming in here with low health, but I got healed on the way in.
Alright.
Still missing a good bit, though.
Yeah.
Ah!
You're still gonna die in 2 hits anyway, I guess.
94 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Conflux, not working.
Nope.
Help me out, Conflux. I don't do shit for damage, I can't reach him. This is not my victory run here.
Man, you're the one who's been conned, Flux.
He's such a cheater.
Yeah.
He's too dangerous to go next to.
Where's his mana pool?
His projectiles aren't so bad. It's It's the... Wow, that was a bad dash.
You got that 1 HP. Sturdy trait.
Yeah, I love it when that happens. He's barely half dead.
Oh no. I think you got this. Oh, well, never mind.
It spawned that right on top of me. What a jerk.
Yeah, that's just rude. But it was
Oh,
a
well.
good run nonetheless.
Yes, we monster genocided this place.
Yeah.
They're dying off screen, can't even see their...
Who is the real villain of Rogue Legacy?